Alright, so we're going to try out 21's team versus the BUUHAN stage, or versus Majin Buu Absorption. A few people have asked about doing this one. This is an interesting setup because, of course, Majin Power has received a huge amount of buffs in this celebration. But with 21's leader skill, we're also able to run units like BULMA, who can provide crazy support to all allies. So we're going to go ahead and jump in and see how we get on. Pretty terrible starting setup, to be honest. Double 21 on the first turn, and then like BULMA's in slot 7. Pretty awkward. 21 getting sealed is not really ideal either, but you know, it is what it is. So only Fierce Battle active with Tech Buu. What we basically are going to want to do is get the... we'll probably end up with a 21 on both rotations once we get the transformed. Because the good thing about 21 transforming is we have the Big Bad Bosses link available for BUUHAN. We do want to get BUUHAN to stack as much as possible. So, of course, in the early turns, him being sealed is definitely what we don't want to see. But I swear every time that I do this event, the specific units that you want to stack don't stack. And then, of course, we have the Int Buu on the team. If we can get Int Buu to get Revive nice and early, that, of course, gives him the permanent buff. But the biggest problem with that Fat Buu seems to be actually getting him killed sometimes. Mine's only 55%, but even so, it can be a struggle sometimes. Right, so if we do... I want to make sure we get the super for... Actually, yeah, if I don't super with you, you won't get your buff, and then hopefully we'll just get killed. Especially if we get supered immediately, that'd be nice. We didn't. Yeah, see, only 60k. My man's only 55%, but he's still good in terms of defense. Then we get the additional, so now he's going to be able to tank normals, I think, potentially for double digits after getting a super. Or he just dodges, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, so getting him killed is sometimes difficult, but I guess we'll see how it works out. Evil 21 being sealed is annoying, because she does have good defense raise on super, which carries over for 4 turns, which is a good aspect of her design, because it means if you're floating her, she's still carrying over that previous super attack effect to the next time she's on rotation. So her being sealed is kind of annoying. And of course, currently no partners for her to actually get Big Bad Bosses. But at least BUUHAN wasn't sealed, right? So we get the stack with his defense. Yeah, see, 40k. Like, her not getting a super is kind of bad. But I mean, this team has so much healing on it, it doesn't even really matter. Like, this team is very much in a spot where if you're not getting killed in like 1 turn, then you're just basically recovering almost all of your stuff, right? Wow, what a terrible rotation for orbs. Literally can't get orbs for BULMA. I mean, I could do this. Get those and then grab those for you. Give everyone the buff. Evil Buu not being able to super is kind of annoying. But he has the damage reduction and dodge. So... apparently if you spam it, you have a split second to use low-level HP active skills before you heal through HP regen. Oh, really? Yeah, like if a character has their active skill, like, as the turn is starting, but then you heal and then it disappears because you go above, like, an HP threshold. Yeah, I was not aware of that being a thing. I've never, I don't think I've obviously never done it, but I suppose, yeah, the timing... I guess it depends how fast your game loads and stuff, maybe, but... I still can't fathom the fact that Baby doesn't have a Dokkan Fest yet. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Like, his... we talked about it in the video that I made yesterday about the, like, characters we want to see get Dokkan Fest, but, like... he could be so good, like, depending on what his leader skill is, it'd be such a massive buff for, like, extreme teams. But But yeah, see, we took some damage last turn, and then straight away we're back to, like, just being on full health. Right. See, look, Fat Boo, even in slot 1, he's just not dying here. Come on, super him. Post-attacking, even when he didn't super, it's still only double-digit damage. Like, I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if we get all the way through this run, and Int Boo doesn't die at all. Why is AGL LR Gohan on Heavenly Events, but Int Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and Tech Super Saiyan 2 Gohan are not on it? I think it's because it's a Super Saiyan 1 into Super Saiyan 2. So the Super Saiyan 1 version is like specifically the time chamber one. It doesn't really make any sense though, because the Int one is from the Cell fight as well. So the Int one should be on it as well. But the Tech one you can argue just because he's from one of the movies. So, but the Tech, or if you mean the Tech Super Saiyan 2 that is like the World Tournament one, then it's the same thing, right? Although I guess they just say if he's straight up Super Saiyan 2 then he doesn't get it, which is weird. Stop sealing Evil 21. Don't appreciate this. So do that. I don't think there's no reason to not transform 21 straight away. I actually can't remember if she doesn't have any like turn limited buffs or anything, does she? Yeah, Evil Boo, obviously very, very good. We'll transform into Super Boo as we get a bit closer towards the end. Because the final phases, the final 2 stages, Boo Piccolo and the STR Boo, Buff Boo, don't have like a crazy amount of HP. So the harder hitting characters, once they start transforming, will be able to absolutely destroy them. Yeah, because he went Super Saiyan in the time chamber, yeah. So I think it's because Super Saiyan 1 is part of the card, right? So... Alright, bit of decent damage there overall from 21. BULMA got sealed, that's fine. Alright, so if we do that, and then there's the orbs for BULMA to get the support. It's just the fact that BULMA supports all allies, so she still works so good on this team, like under the 21 leader skill, but then she's giving all the support buff to these like MAJIN characters. It's pretty great. But yeah, Int Boo already at the point where like a slot 1 super from a physical character isn't enough to even get close to killing us. It's annoying that mine is only 55%. Like this, the Boo team is a fairly slow-moving team anyway, and like 21, while she can do some decent damage with the additional supers and things like that, isn't like an insane damage dealer. But obviously my Int Boo only being 55%, having 0 crit chance, it does make some of these fights go on a little bit longer. But I mean, that's the way this event is weighted, right? Like the first 2 or 3 phases take way longer. I mean, the first 2 phases probably take longer than the last 3 phases put together, right? So... But yeah, you're going to get your attacks off here. Actually, if he doesn't kill him... It's kind of annoying, because BULMA is sealed. Although BULMA's getting... Did I get 7 orbs? Or was it only the 5? Because BULMA probably doesn't kill him with just normal attacks here. Nope. Great. Alright, so... I don't think we get enough... we get too much healing to even worry about, like... Int Boo. I was kind of hoping that, like, if we could lose enough HP, then Int Boo could... then actually get us killed in slot 1 and then get the revive buff. Because once Int Boo gets the revive buff, he can start doing some relatively decent damage. Even at 55%, it's not terrible. But yeah, Tech Gohan's a really good option for the Int Buu team. Obviously, we're running the BUUHAN. Oh, sorry, the Int Buu, the 21. There you go. I'll get there eventually. We're running the 21 version of the team, right? So it's slightly different. Obviously, we can't use Gohan on here, but although I don't know, like I say, I should have double checked her passive, but I think there's no reason not to just transform 21. Yes, Fat Buu, get killed. Oh my god, he's actually not going to get killed, is he? We need to get hit once more. No! Now we're going to super. Oh my god. We're one more normal attack away from getting killed. Bruh. I just wanted Buu to get killed. Get the revival. We were so close. We were this close. We needed one more normal attack. Bruh. Yeah, suffering from success, exactly. Int Buu just too good. Just too good. And then, yeah, 21 has type advantage, of course. So, see, now I can't transform with one of the 21s because then we'll heal. Because if I can somehow get away with not getting too much healing, I could get Int Buu killed on the next turn. But we have to get through this whole next rotation, which is going to heal us, and then we'll get healing at the start of the next turn. Alright, so how much are we healing for? That's not that crazy, actually. Although typically now we have her on rotation. Well, this could actually be quite bad. Yeah, I'm going to have to do this. Will 21... Oh, we're going to get the Dokkan attack as well, I think. I don't know how well physical 21 eats this attack, though. Alright, we'll see. Yeah, because the problem is that she hasn't been able to super, like, at all in the entire event. If she'd supered on her previous appearance, she'd have carried over a bunch of attack, a bunch of defense. But obviously we haven't carried over any, because she's not supered at all. If she gets multiple supers in this turn, then I think she'd be fine. And we get the Battlefield Diva link active with BULMA, which means she does get a pretty high dodge chance. We'll see. And BULMA lowers attack, which is good as well. Yeah, I don't know. There is the possibility that she just gets massively destroyed in this. It's only one attack, but I don't know. She does have some damage reduction as well, to be fair. So yeah, her getting a double super here is good. Because doesn't she have, like, she has 21% damage reduction, right? Oh, nice. Perfect. The triple super. I think we should be fine then here. Yeah. All that worry and we take double digit damage. He's not attacking enough in slot 1 unless he supers. Right. And we're getting the Dokkan attack, which means if we don't get the if Buu doesn't get killed here, then we're just getting a full heal. So I need him to super in slot 1. Come on, bro. Slot 1 super me. Do it. Oh no, we're not taking damage now anyway.
Time to get serious.
Int Buu revival just ain't happening. Because if we put Int Buu slot 2, he would get his supers off first. If we put BUUHAN in slot 1, he's already stacked up a decent amount of defense and he has guard. Because we're starting the turn below a certain amount of HP. So... yeah, Int Buu absolutely just suffering from success. It is what it is. I mean, BUUHAN, the fact that BUUHAN, or BUUTANKS, I guess, up to 13 mil here. Pretty crazy. Oh yeah, BUUTANKS has guard as long as you're below a certain amount of HP, which we were. So BUUTANKS has guard for this turn. And of course, remember, everyone's still got the BULMA support buff from the previous turn. So... So, I mean, everyone on this team, we're on turn 10 now. And of course, BUUTANKS also has built-in dodge as well. Good stuff. Yeah, I mean, Evil 21 greatly raises for 4 turns. She got a triple super turn and she has damage reduction. So, yeah, she was still very good in that turn. It's crazy to think though, this is turn 10 and the recording time was at like 16 minutes and this is the second phase. Right, let me just double check 21. There's no reason not to transform her, is there? She doesn't have like only has something for a certain number of turns. No. It's a shame that she doesn't have more, like, other MAJIN links, though, I guess, but... So, let's do... this. So we should be able to finish off... well, we could potentially finish off BUUHAN this turn. It does depend how many additionals and stuff the 21 gets, but... Yeah, if you could die with anyone, if it was like a normal revival, then yeah, that would make Boo absolutely insane. But yeah, we'll keep plugging away here. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Let's supercharge the team here. We're going to start doing some other transformations, I think. We'll see what BUUHAN has stacked up to. Because BUUHAN is now going to have... we're going to get both the 21s transformed and we have Evil 21. Which means we'll have a big bad bosses partner for BUUHAN. But I want to see what his defense is stacked up to. Yeah, see, 21 just keeps going with the additionals. Very, very good. Yeah, it feels like margin power ally, because obviously the revival is like the Boo reforming. So if it was like any Boo character, like or margin power specifically, that would be pretty cool. That's the thing is, if it was really easy for him to die, but once you get past a certain point, it's not. Like, it'd be cool maybe if they'd given him, like, maybe a different active skill. Maybe he could have had, like, a different active skill pre- and post-revive. And his, like, pre-revive one would be that it just massively nerfs his own defense or something. I don't know. So, yeah, he's up to 1 million defense now. I think we're going to go ahead and transform him. So we're going to transform BUUHAN, and so now he gets big bad bosses. So yeah, he's at 1.7 million defense and has guard. So that's pretty good. So yeah, since my Boo's 55%, he's not going to kill. He's not going to kill him here. But it's always good to get those extra stacks. That is one of the only good things about my Int Boo being 55%, is because he doesn't do a lot of damage. You can get turns where he does like 3 supers and doesn't really do a huge amount of damage to the boss. But it means he's just gotten 3 more stacks. So his defense can end up pretty high as well. But yeah, BUUHAN now transformed with big bad bosses. Let's see what attacks that we're going to get here for him. Because we have the BULMA support still as well from the previous turn. Yeah, 18.9, so basically 19 mil. It's pretty good. Yeah, we like to see that. Oh, I didn't realise I was going to end up with these guys both on the same rotation. But... well, as long as she doesn't get immediately supered, her defense buff makes her perfectly runnable here. In fact, I will just transform you as well, because we have to wait until the next transform turn. Next turn after transforming. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. To use the active skill. Of course she did. Nice, there we go. That probably kills us, by the way. If the normal attack does 268k, that super attack probably kills us. Once she takes a hit and gets her defense buff, she can tank a lot of supers, but the super being the first attack is annoying. Does mean if I'd used the active skill would have action break the super, but this is why scouter abilities are so ridiculously powerful. Like, if we could see that the first attack of the turn was a super, I could have just used her active skill to negate it, because I wouldn't have, like, relied on her dodging. But and then, of course, 21, once transformed, all of her super attacks are healing you. So and then, yeah, we're going to get a bunch more supers off here with the Fred one as well. So she's going to potentially heal us back to 4 at this point. But yeah, 21 transformed. Once she starts getting off all these supers, if you're actually getting crits as well, like, she can do some pretty decent damage. And remember that BUUHAN carries over his attack buffs for multiple turns as well. So that's what is he looking like on this turn. Of course, he's going to get locked in slot 3. He's at 1.2. Shows you how much of a difference Big Bad Bosses makes, though, doesn't it? You know what? Let's do this. The later phases are a bit easier, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. Give BULMA the huge buff here. She might actually even just one-shot. She's got 600k defense, and now, of course, has a crazy amount of damage reduction at this point. And then her buff to everyone for the turn is pretty significant as well. I think she only gets the 170 from 21 though, right? And of course on this rotation she's literally just going to have like Fierce Battle active and that's it. But yeah, Rohi, that's the thing. I've said before, like, I think rotation locking has got to be my least favourite ability of like everything in the game. I hate it. It's so annoying. Because, like, for certain teams, it takes you... If you get, like, a bad starting rotation, it can take you a few turns to get your rotations set up the way you want them, and then you get to a phase that has rotation locking, and it just ruins your rotations that you've just spent ages setting up. But yeah, Boo up to 7 million here with the BULMA buff. Like, imagine if we'd actually managed to revive. And, again, this is him at only 55%. But if we'd managed to revive... Whew, that was 27 million for BUUHAN. Eesh. Alright, yeah, see you later, buddy. And then still 12 million on the additional 12 key. That's pretty good. Damn. Yeah, see, BUUHAN, that's the thing with this 21 team and being able to run BULMA, like just getting these crazy buffs. Right, so let's active skill with you so we could get rid of the first attack. Because I know this guy likes to super in slot 1 a lot. Watch it not be the super though, but then we'll transform into Super Boo. Okay, yeah, so probably better to just do this. And then yeah, we'll do this and do this. Yeah, BUUHAN hitting those big numbers, that's what we'd like to... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. We only took 4,000 damage, but it's the fact that he gets stunned. That Boo learned his lesson from the last time where he supered me in slot 1. So this time he decided to get around the action break ability. Outrageous. I hate it when that happens though. There's like 2 attacks in slot 1 and you use an action break and then get supered. It's like, oh, okay. I see. I see you. But I mean, we didn't really take any damage. It's just annoying that we don't get to attack with... Super Boo, because Super Boo can obviously do some very good damage, but typical. Yeah, 21 up to 8.5 here, linked up with the Evil 21. 8.9. Like, if she's actually getting crits, she's going to be doing a lot of damage to him, but sadly, not getting a lot of crits here. Alright, so let's do this. Candy beam. Then we can grab all of these. Get rid of all his attacks. Oh, we can't get the BULMA support unless we do this. And I would like the BULMA support, ideally. Although how... trying to figure the best way to actually get it to drop. Because I can just do this, I think, right? Yeah. Because I don't think we're going to end up stuck with the double 21 rotation just because we'll potentially have just won by then. Because with him unable to attack, Int Boo, I guess he's not going to do a crazy amount of damage still. Man, see, this is why you really want him to have revived by now. Because being this late into the event and then him just doing a super and additional normal is kind of disappointing. Even though he is 55%. But, like, if he'd revived at this point, he gets a guaranteed additional super. And, of course, with dupes, you know, we'd be able to have more in additional, actually have some crit. Like... I found this stage a lot easier to do with heroes than Super Buu. Super Buu is just very much like a full-on like RNG fest because of how... Oh, this is a really good setup for these guys. It's like a full-on RNG fest because of like so many units just can't survive the AoE. Whereas like this stage, as long as you don't get unlucky super early with the locking and sealing and stuff. I think we did it on stream on the day this stage came out. I literally beat the stage and then did heroes versus this stage. And I think we just got really unlucky at the end on the first run. Super Buu similar to Red Zone Fusion Zamasu. Well, sort of, but I mean, Zamasu, it's annoying because his AoE's in turn 1, but it doesn't hit as hard. So, like, the Heroes team versus Zamasu wasn't too bad. Yeah, 2.2 million defense on BUUHAN, by the way. Yeah, Mira for the stacking was really good, to be fair, for this, because it's that longer stage. Oh, well, this works out nicely, doesn't it? Because we can just do this. Get rid of the attack in slot 1. And then once we start getting off all the normal, all the additionals, we probably kill him on this turn. We'll turn 18. Kid Buu Red Zone, we'll have the Kid Buu Dokkan challenge gimmick or his attacks are supers. Yeah, that's one of the things I've seen people say like the most in terms of like speculation about the Kid Buu Red Zone stage. Is a lot of people bringing up that thing from his Dokkan event where he has the stage where he supers as every single attack, which whilst it would be interesting and like funny as a gimmick, I think people realize what they're asking for, right? A red zone boss, the hardest hitting bosses in the game for the most part, having a phase where every single attack they do is a super. Like, if it's Kid Buu, he's probably doing the like death ball thing, so it means that he is should count as a Ki Blast super. So there are a lot of characters that can negate Ki Blast supers, obviously characters that could dodge, damage reduction characters that could tank, but like, if he does have a phase where every attack is a super, that makes so many units basically just unrunnable against him at that point. Which would be interesting. Like, there's definitely good teams you could make, like the Goku version of the Buu Saga team, because he counters Ki Blasts. Dragon Fist Goku has the standby. Tech Gohan can stack up enough by then that it doesn't really matter. AGL Gohan in slot 2, like the LR, can as well because of how good his post-super defense is. Yeah, BUUHAN just casually sat here with the 1.5 million defense as well on this turn. And that's before we're now going to get the BULMA buff as well. So we get BUUHAN to get the finish here. Yeah, 28 million attack stat. So there you go, BUUHAN with the finish. So that's the 21 team. Really, really good. All these margin power buffs. are a huge buff for 21's team. And even though Physical 21 did hold her own, you would just take her off and put Physical Super Easy A Kid Buu on this team. Because Evil 21 is good and can hold her own, but she does okay damage. She doesn't really support the team. So think about Physical Kid Buu Super Easy A, even if they don't touch his support, he's going to be giving 50% attack and defense. So all of those rotations with, like, you know, where we saw BUUHAN transformed with, you know, 2 million defense. Imagine if then the unit in slot 3 giving him big bad bosses was Kid Buu instead of MAJIN Evil 21, right? His stats on that turn is going to be absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, there you go. That is the 21 team. It's nice to have these MAJIN power buffs and then have BULMA on the team juicing everyone up as well. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.